What's going on, everyone? This is Erica's for the win, and I'm going to teach you how to beat Hino-Enma. This girl is pretty tough at first. I know that happened with me. I was thinking, man, she's really aggressive. And my mistake I was making at first was that I was being just as aggressive. I was thinking, okay, she's aggressive, so I gotta stay aggressive. But the reality is, I had to back off a little bit. I kind of had to be, letting her do her thing. And once I realized the distances between us, whenever she does attacks, like how much room I have, her visual and audio cues for her attacks, once I got that down, she was pretty easy and actually a blast. I thought this fight was really, really fun. So I'm just going to give you guys a few tips on what I did to defeat her. Of course, everybody has their own tactics, so I'm not saying this is the best way or anything like that. This is just what helped me. So let's just get into it. Right off the bat, we know that she shoots these kind of purple orbs at us and they paralyze us. So you do not want to get hit by this. I'm sure that goes without saying, but you have to do your best to dodge those. But if you do get hit with those, you're paralyzed. You cannot move. There is an item, a needle that you can equip, and it will help against it. It will stop the paralysis. But if you don't have that item, like I didn't, I just had to go in there and do my best to avoid it. So that's number one. That's pretty obvious. With her attacks, she does a lot of like spin kicks. She spins her wings. She does this umbrella attack. She pulls out an umbrella. What you have to do is kind of see how much range those attacks have. Let her do them, because after that she's open, and that's your opportunity to get an attack in. And if you can manage to switch between stances, even better, because you can get in a high stance attack which will do more damage. So what I tried to do is just manage how much distance she takes up when she does these attacks. And if I could be in perfect distance, not get hit, let her do her thing, then that's a perfect opportunity for me to get an attack in after that. So that was my strategy throughout this whole thing. I just tried to let her attack, I would back off, then I would close in. And it worked pretty good. As you can see, I'm actually doing okay. I did get hit with the paralysis a couple times. That was my bad. I actually froze up a little bit. Like my fingers just didn't do what I wanted. That happened a few times. It's not the end of the world if you get hit with that, as you can see in this gameplay, but it does do a lot of damage. So like I said, you have to do your best to avoid that. Also, she does this thing where she tries to bite you, and that's bad too, because not only does it really hurt you, but she gets her HP back. Not all of it, but she'll get a little bit back each time. So yeah, you don't want that to happen. Also, I saw someone else's gameplay. They would use ninja stars to kind of bring her down whenever she's in the air. You could do that as well, but be careful, because you're going to be tempted to just go in on her and do a lot of attacks. She will actually rise up and bite you right away. So be careful with that. So yeah, that's pretty much my tips. You want to just be close enough to hit her after her attacks. If you happen to be too close, then try and block. Because yes, she might drain your stamina, but it at least gives you a chance to recover, and she most likely won't hit you with an attack right away. There's kind of a couple seconds there. You can breathe a little bit. Definitely block when all else fails. It's very important in this fight. And yes, she does go in the air a few times. It's the same kind of thing. You're going to be dodging those purple orbs. She also throws some needles of her own, so you want to watch out for those. They don't do a lot of damage though, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But just be aware of where she is, be ready to dodge, and like I said, close in on her after she does her attacks. Dodge back, then dodge forward. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I am done with this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helps. Let me know if it did in the comment section, and I will catch you in my next video.